How long you think it was gonna take before we got here? Now you gotta prove yourself all over again. Come on.
Ain't nobody coming, I've been gunning from 100 yards, trying to hit my mark, missing every time. This will be the start of the picture perfect. Watch you.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Charles.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, and you?
Good.
Yeah,
Another lovely day here in Kentucky.
Yeah, it's not bad here. It was really hot yesterday here. It was like 105, so pretty hot. So anyway, well, we already got a comment. Here's somebody from, I think from Turkey or something like that. He says hello. I think that's what hola means. And he's telling us he's from Turkey, I believe. So there we go. So anyway, all right. Well, listen, we're going to do FingerLakes today because Parks is not running. And as soon as Parks comes back, of course, we'll go back to that.
It's been a long time since I've done Parks. It's been a while.
Yeah. Well, I think it comes back the middle of this month, like not next week, but the week after, maybe.
Okay.
Not really sure. So, okay. Well, you got the dynamic duel here today.
That's right.
Rich is still out. There's still a little bit of technical problems with the Rich's sheets, but since he's out, it's hard for us to fix that. So he tells me it'll be probably fixed by tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll take a look at that. We're going to do Horseshoe Indianapolis tomorrow. So there you go. All right. Well, listen. Let me get this on up here, and we can start with this first race if you like. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All righty. If you want to, there's not much to talk about here. If you want to just go and talk about what the race information is and then what your picks are.
All right. Well, in this first race, we got a 6 furlong race, maiden claiming of 11,000, purse of 16,000 for 3-year-olds and upward. 11,000. That's a kind of unusual claiming price, but okay. They usually go even most of the time. But anyway, in this race, I left out the favorite, the one. I think he's good, but I think there's other horses that are better than him. So I'm leaning towards the 5. The 5 drops in class today. The trainer gets 38% with second race out. And the last time out, the horse ran even. So, I kind of like this horse's chances a lot. The 7 horse is my second choice here. This one ran third is his third start after a layoff. Trainer gets 17% with that. And this horse definitely has some speed and drops in class today. You got a hot jockey trainer combo today. They've been hot for the last 14 days plus. And then the 6 horse is my third choice here. This horse drops in class today. They add the Lasix today. The last time this horse ran even. And when it comes especially to maidens, I don't mind if they run even throughout, even if it's like 6th all the way, 4th all the way. It doesn't matter. It's because that means they're getting a little education, getting a little dirt, getting a little bumping. So that's my third choice. The 8 horse is my price horse. If you want to call it a price horse at 7-2, this horse has got tactical speed. It ran even last time out. The trainer gets 17% when the horse has been out 90 plus days. So you got a horse that's definitely fresh and has some little bit back class on this. So let's see how this horse does. But I'm doing a pick 4, but I'm leaving it wide open. I'm taking all 4 of my picks in here, trying to beat that favorite, which I think is a beatable favorite. And then I'm going with my top 2 picks in the second and the third leg. And then I'm going with my top 3 picks in the final 4th leg of the pick 4.
All right. That sounds good. Well, I'm going to start out with the number 1, the Peanut Butter Toast. He ran second versus Similar in his last race. The rail post is winning a 20% clip. He has a high percentage winning trainer, and this trainer wins 33% of the time in maiden claiming races that he has an entry in. Number 5 is my second choice, Trenton's Creed. He drops in class today, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Number 8 is my third pick, Pot of Gold. He finished 4th in his debut race as the favorite, and his best dirt speed is fast among today's starters. The 4 is my long shot. He finished in the money in 3 out of 4 races, finishing third versus similar in his last race, and has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. I'm going to play a 50-cent pick 4 with the 1, 4, 5, and 8, and then 1, 2 in the second race, and 1, 3, 4 in the third, and 2, 3, 9 in the fourth race. So there we go.
Well, a couple of those races we matched 100% in our picks.
Yeah, that's true. We do.
So that's pretty interesting.
It is. All right. So let's go move right along on to the next race.
In this, what I think today is a wide open day at Finger Lakes. We have the second race, a claiming price of $11,000, purse $17,600 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won a race since February the 7th of 23, and which have never won 4 races. All right. So in this race, I mean, I like the 1 here. In one, this horse won last time. She gets the rail. The rail gets 20%. You got a hot jockey trainer combo the last 14 days. This horse has got that tactical speed. I think this horse will be sit in the perfect spot to do some damage. And then my second choice is the 2. This horse won last time also. You got a hot jockey the last 7 days aboard. And this horse is another one with tactical speed, but this one could sit a little bit farther back, and I think he'll make a bigger run than she'll make a bigger run than the 1. The 1 will sit much closer, I believe. And then the 5 horse is my third choice. This is probably your speed horse here. Are we in the right race? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, and I think the 5 is scratched. Let me double check that. Okay.
Well, I didn't have the 5 as scratched, but maybe you might be right.
This is in the second race, right?
Yeah, let me check here. Yeah, the 5 is scratched.
Yep.
Okay, well, scratch that idea. All right, well, we'll just go to my fourth pick, the 7. Ran second last time out. You got a hot jockey the last 7 days, and this one has speed. So I think this one will be out in front. This was the one I thought would be sitting second. So now I think this one will be taking the lead. And as of right now, I do not have a 4th pick. And actually, that'd be fine with me. I'll just go with 3 picks.
All right. You have an exacta here, it looks like.
Yeah, I'll go 1, 2 exacta box for $5.
All right. And Canine Striker says there's a tornado watch here in Paris. I imagine he means Paris, Kentucky. Is that correct?
Yes, that's where he means.
Wow. Well, I hope everybody stays safe, please.
Yeah, we had a tornado watch last night here at my house. So.
Wow. Jose from Venezuela. I'm having a tongue twister there. Venezuela says, I think he says hello. And Charles B likes the number 4 in race 1. So there we go. And then that's at FingerLakes and likes the 4 in race 2 also. All right. So I'll go ahead and talk about what I like. And in the race 2, I like the 1. Our Little Tiger is my first pick. She won her last race at Finger Lakes. The rail post will win in at a 20% clip. She has the highest speed figure at today's distance and has a high percentage winning trainer. Number 2, Going, Gone. She won her last race at Finger Lakes also, has the highest speed figure at today's distance, and her jockey in the last 7 days, she has a high percentage jockey in the last 7 days, has a nice record. He's got 2 wins and 2/3 out of 8 starts. Number 4 is my third pick. Drops in class today and has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. And then I like the 7 Crosstalk. She ran second versus similar in her last race and switches to high percentage winning jockey, who in the last 7 days has been in money 60% of the time, winning 30% of those races. I'm going to play a 50-cent pick 3. I'm going to play the 1-2 with the 1-3-4 with the 2-3-9. So.
And you have the wrong name for the 1, and it's not a 1A, it's a 1.
Yeah.
And it's Our Little Tiger, the 1 instead of Pot of Gold. Pot of Gold is in the first race.
Oh, okay. Well, I just trying to get it in there.
I just want everybody to know that they're not seeing double here or whatever.
Yeah. Sorry about that. So anyway, all right. So let's go on to this third race here.
Third race here at Finger Lakes. We have a 1 mile and a 16th for maidens, purse of $32,100. Um, and this is for maidens, fillies, and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. And in this race, I really like the 4. I think the 4 is going to be tough to beat. Ran second last time out. Trainer gets 19%. Second start with when he puts him a second start in a route. This horse will definitely be closing, and I think she will be tough to beat. But if there's anyone that's going to beat her, I think personally, it's for me. I think it's the 2. The 2 is trying dirt today. Does not like that turf at all. Sharp gets 20% when he takes him from turf to dirt, and you got a jockey that's clicking out right around 25%. So you got a hot jockey there, and of course an excellent trainer in Joe Sharp. The 1 horse is my third choice here. This horse ran even last time out. Second start after a layoff. The trainer gets 17% with that angle. And they're adding the Lasix today, which should benefit this horse. And the 6th horse is my final pick here. This horse ran even in her only start. It's been off for about 8 months. Solid works. And you got a hot jockey the last 7 days, so I might put this horse right in the mix. But I'm still going with the $5 exacta box with the 2, 4. And like I said, if anyone's going to beat the 4, in my opinion, I think it'd be the 2.
Okay, and what were you saying? You were saying in the second race that the 1 horse is, I've got the wrong name?
Yeah, second race was
It's Our Little Tiger, right?
Our Little Tiger, yeah.
What did I have there?
You had
Let me
Pot
see.
of Gold.
Oh, Pot of Gold. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
Okay, you just confused me a little bit.
All
So,
right. That's why I'm
all
saying
right.
the names might confuse people.
Yeah. I'm going to start out with 4 in number 3rd race. That's my first pick. Ran second versus similar to her last race. Her best start speed is fastest among today's starters. She has a high percentage winning trainer and the jockey, and also a good workout on July 31st. Number 1 is my next pick, Going Home Now. She has a high percentage winning jockey and can improve with Lasix being added today. And then I like the 3 as my third pick. She has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. This combination the last 14 days in 4 starts has got 2 wins and a second. And my long shot is number 2, 3 Cups Full. So there you go. How are we going? Should we keep going? We got time?
We're okay. I think we're okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So let
6 minutes, it looks like. Yeah, 6 minutes to it.
All right. So go ahead and start up with the.
Okay, the 4th race at Finger Lakes. We have a 1.70 miles race. Claiming price of $5,000. Non-winners of 3 lifetime. The purse is $12,600. This is for 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 3 races. All right. So in this race, I like the 2 horse. The 2 horse is my top choice. Ran 3rd last time out. This horse drops in class today. Back on the dirt. Got some tactical speed. Probably makes this horse very dangerous in this race. So I kind of like the 2 on top. The 3, first things first, you got to toss out that last race. Last race was horrible, but that was the clunker this horse threw in. The horse has got some of that tactical speed, but I think this one will be sitting more like 5th or so. Has a good late kick, it looks like, and so I like this horse be flying at the end. You got a hot jockey last 7 days aboard, so why not? The 9 horse here is my third choice. Ran 3rd last time. The trainer gets 19% when he puts them in the claiming races, and also 18% when he puts them in route races. So that's what we have here. And so I think this horse totally fits in this group today. And then the 4 is my final pick here, my prize horse. This horse does have speed. The question is it going to stop or not? The trainer gets 19% when he puts them in claiming races. Totally fits in this group. So he might get brave today and hang on.
All right. And let me say that Charles B. likes the number 2 and 4 in race 3 at Finger Lakes. And good morning to Luis from Peru, I believe. So there we go. All right. So I'm going to talk about, let's see, I'm going to talk about my horse, which I like here, horses. This is the fourth race, correct? And so I'm going to number 3, Robbins Empire is my first choice. He has won 2 out of his last 3 starts and has a high percentage winning trainer. Number 2 is my second pick. He finished 3rd versus Tougher on all-weather track in his last race. Drops in class today, has a trainer, wins 50% of the races when taking a horse from the all-weather to dirt. Has the highest speed figure at today's distance, and his best dirt speed is fastest among today's starters. And then my third pick is a 9 who finished 3rd versus similar in his last race. And he has a trainer who wins 19% of the races, 19% of the claiming races that he has a horse in. So, and then my long shots, Mo Danson. He has a trainer whose entries win 19% of the time in claiming races, and his early dirt speed running style will help his chances. He's my long shot, and I don't have a bet here, so.
Yeah, it's kind of a wide open race, but we'll see how it turns out. In my pick 4, I took the top 3 picks.
Okay, and how close are we to the?
It says 2 minutes. They're still out there warming up. So I think we could get the 5th race in, I think.
Oh, all right. All right. Sounds good.
All right. The 5th race. It's 6 furlongs. Maiden for a purse of $32,100 for maiden 3-year-olds and upward. And in this race, it's going to be my start of my pick 5. I'm going a pretty big, not a big one, but I think it's $48 ticket, but pretty big for me. I usually try to keep it under 40. The 8 is my top choice here. Ran 3rd last time out. This horse is well bet last time out. You got a hot jockey trainer combo the last 14 days. And this horse has got it can definitely rate, probably sitting in the catbird seat, 2nd or 3rd. And probably make one big move. The 3 horse is my second choice. Now, this one will be out there probably winging it, probably out in front to catch. The jockey gets 25% overall. And they add Lasix today, so it might be just enough to help this horse not to stop. And then the 1 horse is my 3rd choice. Another one with tactical speed, but got the rail today. The rail gets 20%. And you got a hot jockey the last 7 days aboard. So kind of makes this horse in the mix, but I still think the top 2 picks are tough. And the 10 horse is my final choice, my price horse. It's got some tactical speed. It should be sitting around 4th or 5th. Ran even last time out. This is 2nd start after a layoff, so it kind of puts him in the thick of things. But I think they still have to, any horse is going to have to beat the 8 or the 3 at the end.
All right. You have a pick 5 there, I guess.
My pick 5. Yeah, I got my top 2 picks, the 8 and the 3. And then I'm going with my top 4 picks, which I get that extra horse because at the entry 1 and 1A, the 3, 5, and 9. So I get 5 horses there. My 3rd leg, I take my top 2 picks. The 4th leg, my top 2 picks. And then the 5th and final leg, I'll take my top 3 picks to finish out the day.
All right, and Jared Bush, hi there. He's got a pick 4, the 1, 2, 4, 7 in the first leg, 4 singled, and then the 1, 2, 4 with the 2, 3. And then Charles B says he likes the 2, 4, 9 in leg, in that leg, the race 4. Jared, let's see here. Let's see, FingerLakes. And then JT Brew, he likes the 5, 8 with the 6, 7 with the 3, 4 with all. And Charles B says, cool, race 5 is a head scratcher, I guess.
Race 5.
Yeah. So,
well, like I said, I really think it comes down to 2 horses in race 5. But
yeah. Well, let me go through mine really quick since they're not started yet. Race 5, God Bless America. The 6 is my first pick. He ran 2nd versus similar in his last race. His trainer whose entries win 30. He has a trainer whose entries wins 33% of the time when taking a horse from a sprint to a route to a sprint. He can improve while returning to a sprint. I like the 8 as my second pick. He finished third versus Simmer in his last race as the favorite, but he has a high percentage winning trainer who wins 28% of the races when bringing back a beaten favorite.
And Terry, you got the wrong chart up for your this race. You got the race 1 up instead of race 5.
Oh, I moved it because we're going to do race 1.
Okay.
So there you go.
Well, yeah.
I just thought I'd get it there.
I didn't know if you had a pick 5 or something. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no, back to race again, and his best start speed is fast among today's starters. The 10 is my third pick. Gotta connect. He has a high percentage winning trainer, and his best start speed is fastest than the average speed. I like the 2. Union Navy is my long shot. Finished third versus Simmer in his only start. Has a high percentage winning trainer, and the trainer jockey combination in the last 14 days. Been in the money 6 times out of 9 starts with 3 wins. I like that 6 on a bet 20 to win. It's my pick of the day. So, all righty. So I'll go back to race 1 because we're going to do race 1, I guess.
Yeah, they're just now walking behind the gate, so we still got a little bit of time.
Okay. Going to make a couple of corrections here.
Is that race 1? That's not race 1.
No, I'm going to make a correction here.
So. Okay. Never mind.
Because you pointed out that I had the wrong, which is right. I did. I don't want anybody to be confused here. And then put back the 1, race 1.
All right. Well, they're entering in the gate. We got a couple of horses already in. Remember, this is the 6 furlongs for maidens. The purse is for $16,000. Claiming price of $11,000. Okay, we got about 2 more horses to go. The 7's going in, and now the 8's going up there. Get ready to go in, and they'll be ready. The 8 ended up being your favorite. And there they go. All right, they're off.
Okay.
And let's see who we got here. The 1's trying to take the lead. And it looks like 1-2, 2-1. The 7's on the outside. I can see that for sure. Oh, the 6 in between them. So they're pretty tightly bunched right there up front. Those 4 horses. The 2's now got the neck out in front of the 1. The 1 sitting on the rail, of course. And the 6 on the outside of the 2. And then the 7's actually starting to inch up a little bit to challenge them up. So the 7's right there. So you got now the 1. She's going to challenge up there on the front end. They're going to go head and head. The 7's kind of leveled off there. Is not doing much. The 5 is starting to come up on the rail. Let's see what we got going here. They're turned for home. Okay, we got the 1 now taking off. Just definitely changed leads at the right time. The 2 struggling to even change leads. It looks like the 6 is coming on for third. I think that's a 6. I can't hardly tell. They pull back so far, but the 2 came back on and won this race right at the end.
The 2 won it?
The 2 won it.
Wow.
It looked like.
Pretty.
What I don't like is they had the camera really good when you go around the turn, and then they pull back so far.
It's hard to see.
Yeah, the 2 did win it. But once they pull back far, you can't even see numbers.
Wow.
Because they do more of a head-on instead of a side view.
Yeah.
So I kind of lost count there, but the 2 did win. And let me see how it looks like it finished. Because the 1 was on the rail and got caught right at the end there. The 2 just passed him. But I'm thinking that 6, it was 2-1. I think it was 6 that came in third. And then the 7-5.
All right. Well, Brian wants to know what track we're at FingerLakes, Brian. And then Jared, of course, confirms the 2-1. And then he wants, this fellow would like the results, but we don't have them quite yet. So we'll give them to you when we get them. Okay.
Yeah.
All righty.
That
was
two was having a hard time changing his leads. And when he did, it worked out for him.
Yeah. So that 2, neither of us had that 2. So,
no.
It was one of my alternate picks. All right, so let's. I guess we can go right on into the 6th race. Is that correct?
Yes, 6th race.
Okay, so.
All right, we got the 6th race up. Okay. All right, in the 6th race, it's 6 furlongs. Claiming price of $5,000. Non-winners are 2 in a year. Non-winners are 2 in a year. Purse is $12,600. You got a 3-year-olds and upward, which has not won, 2 races since August the 7th. All right, in this race, I like the 5. The 5's I have my top choice here. This horse has the speed to steal this race. Ran 3rd last time out. Well bet last time. I think this horse is ready to rock and roll. The main competition will be the 9, I believe. The 9 won last time out. Got a hot jockey last 7 days. This horse has that tactical speed. Should be able to sit 2nd or 3rd and see if he can take over the 5 at the end. The 1 is my 3rd choice. Another one with tactical speed. But this one will probably be sitting a little bit further back than the 9. The trainer gets 27% when he takes a horse from sprint route to back to sprint. And that's what you have here. This horse is cut back in distance today, so it might benefit this horse. And then the 3 is my price horse here. First, you got to toss out the last race. This horse drops in class, and this horse will be definitely closing at the end, which makes him a little dangerous to see if the speed up front stops. And I got the results of the first race. It was the 2 that won. It won the race, paid $930. The 1 finished 2nd, $370. The 8 finished 3rd at $290. The 7 finished 4th. The exacta 2-1, $20.90. The trifecta 2-1-8 paid $50.37, and the super 2-1-8-7. $44.35.
All right, so there we go. Here we got a bunch of things here. Let's see. Charles B says 4 single. Well, Jared's moving on with his pick 4, so that's a good call for him. Anyway, all right. So let's see. It's my turn to talk about the 6th race, correct?
Yes.
Okay, in the 6th race, I like the 5 preferred outcome. He finished 3rd versus Simler in his last race. He has the highest speed figure at today's distance. He has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey and a good 4 furlong workout on July 31st. Beachside, the 9 is my 2nd pick. He won his last race at FingerLakes. Has the highest last race speed rating. He has a high percentage winning trainer whose horses win 33% of the races in sprints and has a high percentage winning jockey. Number 1 is my 3rd pick. He has a high percentage winning trainer whose horses win 26% of the races when taking a horse from a sprint to a route to a sprint, and it can improve while returning to a sprint. Number 2, Smooth Tails is my long shot, finishing the money 40% of his races at FingerLakes, and the distance won't be a problem. Play a 50-cent pick 4. I'm going to use the entry of the 1-1A with the 2, 5, 7, and 9. Second leg, the 3, 7, 10. Third leg, the 1A with the 2, 4, 8. And then I'm going to single up with the 5 in the 9th race. So that's where we're at.
All right.
All right. We'll go to this one here.
7th race. Okay, in the 7th race, it's a mile and the 16th. Maiden is, the purse is $32,100. And this is for maidens, 3-year-olds and upward. All right, so what I have here is my top choice is the 10. This horse ran 3rd last time out. this horse has got some tactical speed. I think this one will be sitting right around third today. Make one good move. Jockey gets 25% overall. The trainer gets 19% when he's second start in a route. And so it makes this horse very tough to beat. The one horse is my second choice. This horse ran even last time out. Adds blinkers today, and the trainer gets 14% with that angle. And this horse is another one with a little bit of tactical speed. I think he'll be sitting right there with this, probably be sitting next to the 10. They'll be sitting third and fourth, somewhere around there, and make one good move. The three horse ran second last time. Actually, all four starts. Let's put that away. So this horse is a bridesmaid for sure. Trainer gets 17% when he takes him from sprint to route. That's what you got here today. So this horse totally fits with this group. Just can this horse get over being the herd animal instead of the leader, I guess, at the end. And the 7 horse, which is my price horse in this race. This horse ran third last time out. Well bet last time out. Has tactical speed, but more on the closing side. So I see this one sitting like 5th or 6th and making one good move. And that's how I see it. And then I have a $3 exacta box with the 3-1. The 1 is a pretty good long shot, but I just like the angle of running even last time. Adds blinkers, and I think this horse will be sitting pretty close overall.
All right, and I'm going to say good morning to Christopher D'Souza. So anyway, all right. So I guess it's my turn to talk about the 7th.
Yes.
So I like the number 3 as my first pick. He finished second versus Simmer in his last 4 races, and he has a high percentage winning trainer. And Uncle Taco, the 10, is my second choice. He has finished in the money in 2 starts at FingerLakes, finishing third versus Simmer in his last race. Has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Jackson Bay, the 7, finished third versus Simmer in his last race as the favorite, but has a high percentage winning trainer whose horses win 40% of the races when bringing a beaten favorite back to race again. And then number 6 is my third choice, my long shot. Dr. Darby finished third versus Similar in his last race, and he has a jockey who in the last 7 days have been in the money 50% of the time and won 2 of those starts. I don't have any bet in this race. So,
all right. I ran out of our imaginary $100 bill to bet because I went big on that pick 5.
Okay.
So but in the 8th race, we have they're going 5.5 furlongs. This is an allowance race. Non-winners a 2 lifetime for a purse of $25,800. This is for 3-year-olds and upward, which of course have never won 2 races. In this race, there's a couple of horses that are pretty big in this race, I think. First of one, in my opinion, the 8 is my top choice. This horse won big last time. Huge. Well bet last time. The trainer gets 30% with 46 plus days of rest. So you win big and then you rest him up. I mean, wow. This horse should be ready to rock and roll again. The 4 horse is another horse that won big last time out. This trainer gets 15% overall. So this horse does have speed to go to the front. I see the 8 sitting tactically, probably second or third. The 3 horse drops in class today. And this one, another one that has some speed and totally fits with this group. But I think it's going to have a little tough go to try to beat the top 2 pair, the 8 and the 4. But does have the speed to steal it if he wants to. The 1A is my price horse. This horse is another one that has some tactical, but more on the closing side of tactical, sitting more like 5th or 6th. The hot jockey trainer combo in the last 14 days. You got a trainer that gets 14% with 46 plus days of rest, which I think is pretty good. But once again, you got to beat the top 2.
That's right. All right. Well, let me tell you what I like in this 8th race. I like Jake and Bunny, the 4. He has finished in the money in 2 out of 3 races, winning one of those at Finger Lakes, and has a high percentage winning trainer. Number 8 is Warrior Nations, my second choice. Won his last race at Finger Lakes. He has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey, and a good workout 4 furlongs on July 30th. I like the 1A Superb Surprise. He won his last race at Finger Lakes, has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. The 2 Pop Coyer. He ran second versus similar at Finger Lakes, and he has a high percentage winning trainer as well. I don't have a bet in here, but let me take a few minutes to talk about if you like what you see here, please subscribe on YouTube. Hit the little bell so you're getting notified whenever we have a show coming on. We have lots of shows, not just the handicap morning shows, but we also have evening shows and sometimes special shows. Also, go down to the bottom and click on the share button and copy that link, put it on your social sites, and share it with all the other people that you know and love. Anyway, please visit us on the following social sites: Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at Horse Race, the number 2 day. Tonight's show is going to be Sean and I believe Julie, and it's at Horse Center at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. They'll have the guest from Understand Chantel Sutherland, and she'll probably give some information about how it's going with her injury and that sort of thing, and when she may get back. So that'll be a great show to watch. Okay. All right.
Yeah, she usually, when she gets on there, she usually answers all the questions that people ask, and she's very, she's been around for some time now, and she knows her stuff, so she knows
sure
what she's saying, and when she says whatever the answer is, it's like 99% true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not coming just BS. It's all true.
Well, yeah, that's true. All right, Christopher D'Souza likes in the 8th race the number 2. He to win. He likes a 2-4 exacta. And then Jared Bush says, "Hey, Terry, is Rich on vacation?" No. Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, he is
you
on
consider
vacation.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, we consider it vacation. He'll be back next week. So, okay. All right.
So people just enjoy the dynamic duel now.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to that last and final race, the 9th race, and you can go ahead and tell us what you think about that race.
Okay. Yeah. And then the final race of the day at Finger Lakes, we got the 9th race, 6 furlongs, claiming price of $5,000, non-winners of 1 in a year, for the purse of $12,600 for 3-year-olds and upwards who've never won a race since August the 7th. All right, this is for 3-year-olds and older, of course. Anyway, in this race, I'm going to go with the Old Warrior. This horse still has a lot of fight in him, I think, and the number 3. He's 8 years old, starting to get up there, long in tooth, as they call it. This horse ran 3rd last time. This horse has some tactical speed. He knows about what it takes to win. Always fights really well. So I like this horse in this race and the way it sets up. The 2 horse is my second choice. The horse ran 2nd last time out. The rail gets 20%. Has some speed to steal this. So let's see try to go wire to wire if he wants to do. The 9 horse, you kind of have to toss that last race. You got a hot jockey the last 7 days. Another horse with tactical speed should be sitting up pretty close overall, like 3rd or 4th. And then the 5 horse is if you want to call it a price horse, right now he's even a 3-1. So ran 2nd last time out. The trainer gets 14% when he takes him from a route to a sprint. So he cuts back today, and it looks pretty dangerous here. But like I said, I'm going to lean towards the old guy, and I think he still got it.
All right. Well, let me talk about what I like. I like the 5 Easy Shot. He ran second versus similar in his last race. He has the highest last race speed rating. He's actually tied with another horse. He has the highest speed figure at today's distance. His best start speed is fastest among today's starters. The 6 is my second choice. He drops in class today, and he has a high percentage winning trainer and jockey. Oh, the 2. Who is Jared? Is that Jared Bush? I don't know. Anyway,
Who is
he,
Jared?
yeah, he should. He
Wasn't it?
should.
What was it? Jared, the Subway guy, wasn't he? He did the
Yeah,
Subway commercial.
that's right. But Jared Bush should play this one.
That's
Anyway,
right.
he ran second. Yeah. Yesterday there was a horse named Hey something, was HAY, of course, and I played it and it won. So anyway, he ran second versus similar in his last race. The Rail Post is winning a 20% clip, and he has the highest race speed figure. He's actually tied with another horse in here. He's tied with that 5 horse. And then the 3 is my long shot. He finished third in his last race and has a decent 3 furlong workout on August 1st. I'm going to play my last $5. I'm going to bet 5 to win on the 5. So there we go. Anyway, all right. So let me get back where I was here. I'm going to go and put up what our picks are today, so everybody can take a look at that. Here's the picks for me and Charles today. You can take a look and see what you think. And then let's see. Is there anything else that you need to talk about, Charles?
No, that's about it. Like our last show, and I'll say it again for a couple more shows. If anybody's interested in going out there, I'm going to buy some horses for clients. Hey, give me a call or send me an email at bigcasino.com if you're interested. You want to check out some horses, and some of these sales, they're all over the place. Right now they're in New York, and then we'll be down here in Kentucky at the Keeneland sale.
All right. And then Christopher says in the 9th race, he likes the 2 with the 2-1 exacta box. Also, if you want to find out some picks for today, good place to go look is guaranteed tip sheets. They always have a free track. Not sure which one it is today, but you can go there and check that out. And let's see. I don't have anything else to say, so I guess that's the end of the show. It sounds like we had a good show. Went pretty quick. We'll see you tomorrow with the Horseshoe in Annapolis.
And hopefully with some data, right?
Yeah. So whatever you do, whatever it's going to happen with you this week, we hope that everything that you do will end up in one place, and that place is the
winner's circle.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Bye-bye.